Hey you guys, so today we're going to be working on one of those scratch board. We're going to do a do-it-yourself scratch board art. If you have never done one before, I highly suggest that you try this. I remember this from back in elementary school. It's really fun, so you should probably try it. Okay, so what you're going to need first today is crayons. So they just need to make sure, that they're wax based. They can be Crayola, they can be Rose Art. I don't like Rose Art because they're not as vibrant, but they'll work. They're a wax based, so they'll work. Okay, so you want to take your paper and you're going to, you can make stripes, you can make zigzags, however you want. But you're going to fill, and you're going to press pretty hard with the pencil. You're going to fill the entire page with whatever pattern. So you can do, like I said, stripes, zigzags. You can do them up and down like vertical or horizontal lines. You can make little like curve shapes, scallops. And then I'll go with this color. I'm going to divide this color here. You can have the colors really far apart, or you can have them close together. I actually might do, like I'll do a straight line here. And then maybe I'll do even like, I think I want them smaller, like sections, okay? So I'm gonna section them out, and then I am going to fill them all in with crayon. I am not gonna make you watch me do this at a normal pace, so I'll see you when I'm done with this. Alright, so now that I have my image completely covered with crayon, remember you want to make sure you lay it on nice and thick, and if you want to, you can do a little bit of overlapping so you make sure you get all of it, but yeah, you want to wipe off all the little wax pieces if you have any on there. Okay, so I'm going to set my crayons aside. We are done with those for now. The next thing you're going to need to do is mix up the, so this is going to be in 3 steps, really. So you'll do the background, you'll do the next step, which is covering it, and then we'll do the scratching of the, piece, okay? So you're going to need a container that can get dirty. So like a little mixing bowl, it can be styrofoam, whatever you need. So maybe if you're not going to use your styrofoam bowl that you used for water, you can use this. So you don't need that much paint, just a little bit. Most of the time we use black when we're doing this, black paint. I haven't seen it used with any other color just because the black covers so well. When you add the next ingredient to this, sometimes it thins out the paint, so I would suggest using black. Okay, so we have black, and then we're going to use just some liquid dish soap. And we're going to add that. Just a couple drops of that, and then we're going to mix it up with our brush and then just paint it on, okay? So we're going to take that, we're going to mix it really well. And we're going to put a coat on here of our black paint. So again, I highly suggest using the black. If you want to use a different color, that's totally up to you. Let me know how it works. Love to see it. I don't think I've ever tried it with any other color. I bought ones that are different colors. I haven't made my own. That's a different color on top. This is really great to learn how to use like positive and negative space. So you have to really think about like how much are you going to scratch off, how much are you going to keep, what's going to be scratched, what's going to stay. Lot to think about. Alright, so once we got this covered, we gotta let it dry completely. If as it's drying you see that you can still see some of the crayon, then you'll want to cover over it again, okay? So, do another coat. But that is that. We're gonna let this dry and then I'll show you the last step. Alright, now that our page has dried, you're gonna want to find something like maybe a tack or a paper clip. You should hopefully still have your paper clip from your kit from forever ago, maybe. Maybe it's not lost somewhere. And you're gonna use just the sharp part, so I just open this up like an L to kind of carve into your page. You're not gonna press too hard. The paint's gonna come off pretty easily, but you can see where you can see underneath. So, I don't even know what I wanna do here. Let's see, what if I did, I kind of got a shape going on here, don't I? All right, so what if I did like a butterfly? So you're gonna have all these little peely things. You can just let them go. Don't worry about them until the end. Now remember, you have to be super precise when you're doing this. So if you're worried that you're gonna mess up, and who isn't worried about that always, you can always go over this with pencil as long as you trace it exactly. So you can lightly sketch with pencil on this, but once you start hitting it with an eraser, it will probably come up a bit. So, you see, you have to be very gentle. My nail just scratched that. Alright, so this butterfly is not already not even. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Alright, so you'll just keep drawing using that positive and negative space. So if you want it to completely show the color, you can create like line work to where it does that. I need to find a way to make my butterfly. I shouldn't have picked something so symmetrical. Figure it out. How to make it look better. And then maybe I can make like this little pieces down here. I might turn this into like some form of a kite or something. I don't know. Will you be able to tell it looks like a butterfly kite? I don't know. So you really might want to think out your image more than I did. Yeah, for this. Alright, so I'll let you guys get to it. I'm just getting too far into this. I will let you guys get to work. Hopefully you enjoyed this technique. It is super cool. I wish I kind of would have done it on this page too. The crayon part is the worst part of it all, but once you start carving into it, it makes it totally worth it. So good luck. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, and I hope that you tried something cool and different like the scratch art today.